when she leaves me, and every time she sees me, she squeeze me. Lady, take it easy. Hate to sound sleazy, but tease me. I don't want it if it's that easy.
Esta niña yo trátelo. Por el camino al cielo.
She cracked. And look at the view. Lately, I've been living for better days.
Good day in my mind, seem to take a step out. Get some air now, let your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now, got me bummed out. You so.
This is basically my daily routine. I just smoke good and call it a night. Yeah.
Good morning!
Morning! Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.
So I got jalapeno poppers. It's pretty much gonna be like a little mukbang. Life update, I work at a sex toy shop now. So this job has really changed up my life. People sometimes would go in there and like get high and then they act up. Someone died like last week. Y'all can't tell me this does not look good. This tastes so okay, hold on. I kind of want to go on TikTok and like smoke. I'm gonna let you guys go. So we gonna smoke together. Is this a good spot? I'm gonna say it's a good spot and it's gonna be a good spot. Look at this though. Bookies. If you're seeing this, smoke good. Good thing you said that because I'm about to smoke up right now. And guess what? I got pineapple. And then I also have juice. We got the Hold up. I'm gonna go get food at BRB. Look, got this. Why am I not smoking this? We're gonna smoke. Don't do what I do. Actually, do whatever you want. So far this week, guy swung at me, or tried to swing at me, and hit one of the racks in the store. He was just tweaked out. His eyes were like owls, wide open. So I just like immediately knew he was on one. You know, I go up to him and I'm like, hey, did you have any questions? He's like, no, I never been here before. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, if you do have any questions, let me know. He's like, all right. And he looks around, he goes into the arcade. He comes back and he's all like, I put $2 in, like, it just ate my money, nothing was on the screen, And I told him, I'm like, you have to grab a movie so I could put it in the DVD player and you could go to the back and pay for it. That's how it works. And then he's like, all right, and grabs a movie. And I'm like, all right, I'll put you number 2. No one's in there. He's like, okay. And I'm like, you just pay $6. He's like, all right. He goes back there. Basically, I haven't put the movie in. He just puts in his money. And my sister, she came through, and my manager, she came in right in time. The guy with the big ol' eyes, he goes into his booth. He puts in the money before I put in the DVD player. I'm like, damn. I was literally with my sister. I was like, damn, he's gonna say, oh, like, I put in money, like, and it just sucked up my money because he did that before. I know he's gonna do that now. He comes back and I tell him, like, hey, it didn't, like, say ready to, like, put in money. And then he was just like, what? That's not true. And then he starts pointing at the janitor. He's like, he told me to put in money. I'm like, he didn't tell you to put in any money because he doesn't speak English. And he's all like, well, I put $6 in, I only have $3. And I'm like, if you're broke, just say that. And he's just like, I'm not paying another fucking $6. And I'm like, okay, then you can just leave. I turn around and he swings and hits the rack. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like walking over to get my manager. I'm like, I'm not fucking dealing with this shit. And my manager just starts running out of her office. He's walking out. He's like, I'm grown. I'm like, you're so grown, but you act like this. It's amazing and yet annoying. How you doing? There's the police right there. It was a good thing I wasn't smoking when the cops went by. It was a good thing that I stopped smoking when the cops went by. The bad thing that I was smoking to begin with. Okay. Toodaloo. I'm gonna listen to the